TheorySabers.com.
Doesn't have to be in depth, but who's one character that you think has been underutilized by Disney that they inherited?
Ooh, that's a good question. Luke Skywalker? I mean, that's the most obvious one, for sure. I mean, look, I like Kit Fisto. I've always thought Kit Fisto was really cool. Mara Jade, obviously. Dude, I just want to say like Han Solo, Leia, Luke, you know?
I was going to say all of them.
No, but it's, in all seriousness, that is kind of part of it. It's like they don't feel like the same characters in a lot of ways. And I think they've gotten some of those cool things stripped out. I mean, Han is, he's supposed to be a thief with a heart of gold. He's a knucklehead, but he's also like, he's competent in certain areas and he's a skilled pilot and he has a heart of gold, but he's a knucklehead. And then they just kind of turn him into this like weird deadbeat dad that's, you know, and I don't know. So yeah, I'd say probably that.
Dash Rendar would be cool.
Ooh,
like
yeah.
The darker version of Han. You know,
Yeah.
That or I think Bane would be sweet to really like make his character live action or, you know, whatever, or even animated, I guess is fine. I mean, the one I want to see number one the most is Plagueis. I like the stuff around the main movies. Legends is really great. I love Legends. I don't know as much about it as I do the first 6 films, and I just like threw myself into those and everybody around them. So Plagueis, Palpatine, and all the stories around those guys are like what I really cared about as a kid. And so for me, Plagueis.
You know what's crazy about Bane too is like, you think about Bane, I feel like any studio or any like Hollywood executive would be really happy to have that book and those characters and that level of success, even if it wasn't Star Wars, because like it's a really good series and emotional and like in some ways has depth that even George's stuff lacked because he was playing in mythology land. So there's some stuff in Bane that's like even potentially edgier.
It's beautiful.
But it's like, how do they not, like so everybody would kill to have that book and she has the ability to do it right now. And for whatever reason, it's just not a priority.
That's the thing. It depends who's in charge, really. So
yeah, it's just such a weird question, or not your question, but like that question of like, why aren't they doing these characters? You're talking obscure. Bane's not obscure, right? But it feels obviously like a win. It would be good.
I thought it was so strange when she said we have no source material and books and comics and stuff.
And then a year later, she discovered it all too. Do you remember that? She had a quote a year later that said, "We've now discovered the 10,000 years of lore." But it's like you finally figured it out.
It's funny to like laugh at it, but at the same time, I'm just scratching my head. I'm like, well, what?
It's seriously strange. Yeah.
Anyways, we've talked about it. I feel like a million times.
Somebody's got to have a button every time we say it.
Yeah.